Invisible parasites, how they sabotage your health and how to eliminate them naturally. Do you feel constantly tired, struggle with bloating, poor digestion, or even mood swings, and nothing seems to help? What if I told you these symptoms could be caused by parasites living inside your body, silently sabotaging your health every single day? These invisible invaders feed on your nutrients, weaken your immune system, and leave you vulnerable to a variety of unexplained health problems. In today's video, you'll discover how to eliminate these parasites 100% naturally using simple and accessible foods. We'll show how cleansing your body can restore your energy, improve your digestion, and boost your absorption of essential vitamins and minerals, all without harsh medications. If you've been struggling with chronic discomforts for years, this video might be the turning point your body needs. 2. The big warning. The first thing you need to understand is this. Intestinal parasites are more common than most people think, and they're not limited to areas with poor sanitation. These microscopic organisms can enter your body through contaminated water, unwashed fruits and vegetables, undercooked meats, or even through contact with infected surfaces. What's most alarming is that once they settle in, they multiply silently. While you go about your day, they're draining your nutrients, releasing toxins, and slowly weakening your immune system. Many believe parasites only cause stomach pain or frequent diarrhea, but the most dangerous signs are often ignored. Constant fatigue, poor digestion, unexplained bloating, and more. Because these symptoms feel normal, many people suffer in silence, unaware of the real cause. 3. Hidden symptoms no one associates with parasites. Have you ever felt constantly full, even when eating very little? Do you often feel tired and low on energy, even after a full night's sleep? Or perhaps you deal with gas, constipation, itchy skin, insomnia, or even unexplained anxiety. These are just a few of the signs your body might be under attack from parasites. They directly affect digestion, steal essential vitamins like iron, magnesium, and B12, and trigger silent inflammation in the gut. Over time, these symptoms become part of daily life, and we start to believe it's normal to live this way. But it's not. Your body is trying to warn you that something is wrong inside. Now that you're aware of it, you've already taken the first step toward changing your reality and reclaiming your energy, lightness, and true health. 4. Natural transformation. Why you should cleanse your body. When you begin to eliminate parasites from your body, the difference can be felt almost immediately. Within just a few days, your body starts to recover what was being silently stolen: energy, mental clarity, and digestive comfort. Digestion improves, bloating decreases, and sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. This happens because once these invaders are gone, your intestines start properly absorbing nutrients again, which impacts your entire body, from the brain to the immune system. A natural cleanse is like an internal reset. You remove the waste, make room for what really matters, and strengthen your body's defenses. It doesn't just treat symptoms, it tackles the root of the problem. And the best part? You can do this using natural, accessible ingredients you may already have at home. 5. The 5 best natural antiparasitic foods. Now that you understand the impact parasites can have on your body, let's talk about what really works to fight them, the right foods. First on the list is clove. It contains a compound called eugenol, which is highly toxic to parasite eggs and larvae. You can use it in teas or grind it into powder and take it on an empty stomach. Next is raw garlic, a powerful natural antibiotic with strong antiparasitic properties. Just 1 chopped clove with olive oil in the morning can make a difference. Then we have pumpkin seeds, rich in cucurbitacin, a substance that paralyzes worms and helps eliminate them. Fourth is papaya, especially the seeds, which act directly on intestinal parasites. And lastly, mint, which not only helps expel parasites but also eases symptoms like nausea and cramps. By adding these foods to your routine, you're giving your body natural tools to defend itself. 6. Common mistakes that keep parasites active. Many people start a natural cleanse, feel better at first, but soon the symptoms return. because certain everyday habits actually encourage reinfection, and often you don't even notice them. One of the most common mistakes is poor hygiene when handling raw foods like leafy greens, fruits, and vegetables. Even if you rinse them quickly, many parasites can still remain. Another major mistake is excessive consumption of refined sugar, which serves as food for fungi and parasites, creating the perfect environment for them to thrive. It's also crucial to properly clean kitchen utensils and surfaces, and of course, wash your hands thoroughly, especially after using the bathroom or handling animals. These small oversights accumulate and leave your body vulnerable. That's why eliminating parasites is only part of the process. To prevent them from coming back, you need to adopt habits that fortify your body. The more aware you are, the harder it becomes for these invaders to settle in again. 7. The parasite life cycle. Why they come back. Most people don't realize that parasites don't disappear for good after just one tea or homemade remedy. They go through a life cycle with different stages: eggs, larvae, and adults, and not all of them are eliminated at the same time. When you start a cleanse, you might get rid of the adult worms, but the eggs remain in your intestines, ready to hatch days later and restart the whole process. That's why the ideal approach is to cleanse in cycles, repeating the process every 15 to 30 days to ensure that no stage of the parasite survives. Without this strategy, the infestation returns, and so do the symptoms. So this isn't just a one-time detox. Cleansing your body should be part of your regular health maintenance, just like brushing your teeth or eating well. Your body needs consistency to stay clean, strong, and resilient against future infestations. 8. The gut as your second brain. You may have never heard this, but your gut is considered your second brain. That's because it produces about 90% of the serotonin in your body, the hormone responsible for mood, sleep, and appetite regulation. When your gut is inflamed or intoxicated by parasites, this entire process is disrupted. The result? You feel more irritable, anxious, mentally exhausted, and have trouble focusing. These symptoms are often confused with stress, depression, or just low motivation, when in reality, it's your gut crying out for help. Regular, natural intestinal cleansing doesn't just improve digestion, it promotes a clear and noticeable emotional balance. That's why so many people report feeling mentally lighter and more energetic after a parasite cleanse. Taking care of your gut means taking care of your mind, and this goes far beyond just an upset stomach. 9. Real story: how intestinal cleansing transformed a life. Let's imagine Anna's story, a 42-year-old mother who works all day and always thought her fatigue was just from her busy routine. She woke up exhausted, suffered from headaches, irregular digestion, and that constant heavy belly feeling. She went to doctors, did exams, but everything came back normal. It wasn't until Anna started researching natural health that she discovered she might be dealing with intestinal parasites. She decided to test a simple routine using antiparasitic foods. She began drinking clove and mint tea on an empty stomach, eating pumpkin seeds, and including raw garlic in her meals. In less than a week, she was sleeping better. After 15 days, her digestion was better than ever, her energy came back, her skin cleared, and the bloating disappeared. That's when she realized the root of the problem had been inside her all along. Today, Anna maintains intestinal cleansing as a regular part of her self-care. 10. Frequently asked questions about natural cleansing. Many people reach this point full of questions, so let's answer the most common ones. Do I need to see a doctor to do a parasite cleanse? If your symptoms are intense or persist after a natural cleanse, you should seek medical advice. But most of the practices we discuss here are preventive and safe for healthy adults. Can children do a cleanse too? Some methods, like using seeds or mild teas, are generally safe, but always consult a pediatrician first. How often should I cleanse? A good frequency is every 3 to 6 months, depending on your exposure to raw foods, animals, and symptoms. Are there any contraindications? Pregnant or breastfeeding women, or people with kidney or liver conditions, Should proceed with caution and talk to a professional. Can I combine it with supplements? Probiotics, natural fibers, and fermented foods help rebuild your gut microbiome after a cleanse and are excellent allies. 11. Preventive routine. How to avoid reinfection after cleansing. Eliminating parasites is just the first step. To ensure they don't return, you need to establish a preventive routine that strengthens your body and makes reinfection difficult. First, properly wash your produce, especially fruits, leafy greens, and raw vegetables. Use filtered water with vinegar or baking soda to remove eggs and microbes. Also, keep your hands clean, especially after using the restroom or touching animals. In your diet, minimize refined sugars and processed foods, which feed parasites. Instead, increase your intake of fiber, vegetables, and enzyme-rich foods. A powerful tip is to regularly consume natural probiotics like yogurt, kefir, or kombucha, which help repopulate your gut with healthy bacteria. And of course, keep small amounts of antiparasitic foods in your diet regularly. This acts like natural armor for your gut. Your intestine is your foundation. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. Now that you understand how these invisible parasites could be draining your energy, harming your digestion, and affecting your mood, it's time to take action. The good news? You don't need expensive treatments or harsh medications. With a natural approach, using simple foods like garlic, clove, papaya, and mint, you can start a deep internal cleanse and feel the benefits quickly. Imagine waking up with more energy, without that constant bloated, heavy feeling. Imagine enjoying food again, sleeping deeply, and feeling mentally clear and light. That's not just a dream, it's entirely possible, and it's within your reach. If this content resonated with you, like the video, share it with someone who's always tired or struggling with digestion, and comment below if you've experienced any of these symptoms. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos with real, natural solutions that transform lives.